What if one of the biggest stories surrounding Spain's royal family isn't about the future queen, but about the relationship between two sisters? For years, royal watchers have closely followed the lives of Princess Leonor and her younger sister, Infanta Sofía. Together, they often appear smiling at public events. They seem supportive of one another. They share family moments in front of cameras. And by all public appearances, they appear to have a strong sisterly bond. Yet despite that image, rumors occasionally surface suggesting there may be a hidden rivalry between them. A rivalry created by titles. A rivalry created by destiny. A rivalry created by the simple fact that one sister is destined to become queen while the other is not. But how much truth is there to these rumors? Are Leonor and Sofía secretly competing with one another? Or are people simply creating drama where none exists? Today, we're taking a closer look at the hidden rivalry rumors surrounding Spain's most famous sisters and exploring why these stories continue to capture public attention. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications for more Princess Leonor stories, royal family insights, and fascinating discussions about Europe's royal families. Now let's begin. To understand these rumors, we first need to understand something important. Princess Leonor and Infanta Sofía were born into very different futures. Although they share the same parents and the same upbringing, their royal destinies are not the same. Leonor is the heir to the Spanish throne. One day, she is expected to become Queen of Spain. Sofía, while still an important member of the royal family, is not expected to inherit the crown. That difference naturally attracts attention. People often wonder what it must feel like to grow up knowing your sister will one day become queen. And because people are curious, speculation follows. One challenge many siblings face is comparison. Parents compare, teachers compare, friends compare, the public compares. Now imagine those comparisons happening on a national and international level. Every public appearance becomes an opportunity for observers to analyze the sisters. Who appeared more confident? Who delivered a stronger speech? Who attracted more attention? Who looked more comfortable? These comparisons can create narratives that may not actually reflect reality. Sometimes people assume competition exists simply because two successful siblings are being discussed together. It is important to remember that Leonor carries responsibilities Sofía does not. From a young age, Leonor has been preparing for a future role unlike almost any other. Her education, her public appearances, her military training, her preparation for leadership, everything has been influenced by the reality that she is the future queen. This doesn't necessarily mean she receives special treatment. In many ways, it may mean she faces greater pressure. The expectations placed upon her are enormous. And that responsibility can sometimes be misunderstood by outsiders. Whenever discussions focus heavily on Leonor, people naturally begin asking questions about Sofía. What role will she play? How does she feel about her sister's future? Does she ever wish things were different? The truth is, only Sofía herself could fully answer those questions. What we do know is that growing up beside a future queen creates a unique situation. Public attention naturally gravitates toward the heir. That doesn't mean Sofía is unimportant. It simply reflects the reality of how monarchies operate. Yet some observers interpret this difference in attention as evidence of rivalry. Whether that interpretation is fair is another matter entirely. There is another reason these rumors persist. People love stories about rivalry. Whether it's celebrities, athletes, politicians, or royals, rivalry creates drama. Drama creates attention, and attention generates headlines. Throughout history, the media has often portrayed siblings as competitors. Sometimes those stories are true. Sometimes they are exaggerated, and sometimes they are entirely based on speculation. When it comes to Leonor and Sofía, public evidence of serious conflict remains extremely limited. Yet the idea of a rivalry continues to attract interest because it makes for an intriguing story. Whenever rivalry rumors emerge, people often point to small moments. A facial expression, a gesture, a photograph, a brief interaction. Suddenly, ordinary behavior becomes the subject of intense analysis. One sister looks serious in a photograph. Speculation begins. One sister receives more attention during an event. Speculation begins. A public appearance generates more headlines for Leonor than Sofía. Speculation begins. The problem is that photographs and short clips rarely tell the complete story. And assumptions are not evidence. Interestingly, what we often see publicly tells a very different story. Leonor and Sofía frequently appear comfortable together. They often smile and interact naturally. They appear supportive during public engagements. They share moments that many observers interpret as signs of genuine affection. Of course, public appearances cannot reveal everything about private relationships, but they do provide clues. And those clues generally suggest cooperation rather than conflict, at least based on what the public can observe. One reason people mistake differences for rivalry is that Leonor and Sofía have different futures. Different futures naturally lead to different experiences, different responsibilities, different expectations, different public attention. That doesn't automatically create resentment. In many families, siblings follow different paths while maintaining close relationships. The same may be true here. The existence of different roles does not necessarily mean the existence of rivalry. If there is one thing both sisters are likely to need in the years ahead, it is support. Royal life comes with pressure, public scrutiny, expectations, responsibilities. Having someone who understands those experiences can be invaluable. Few people understand Leonor's world better than Sofía, and few people understand Sofía's experiences better than Leonor. That shared understanding could strengthen their relationship rather than weaken it. So, is there really a hidden rivalry between Princess Leonor and Infanta Sofía? The honest answer is that there is very little public evidence to support that idea. The rumors largely stem from curiosity, comparisons, and the different roles the sisters will play in the future. While speculation continues, what we actually see publicly often suggests something very different. Two sisters navigating an extraordinary life together. Two young women facing unique challenges. And perhaps two people who understand each other better than anyone else can. At the end of the day, rivalry may make for an exciting headline. But family support may be the far more important story. And as Princess Leonor moves closer to the throne, having Sofía by her side could become one of her greatest strengths. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more Princess Leonor stories, royal family updates, and fascinating insights into Europe's royal families. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.